So just a sort of humorously little rambly video here. As I've mentioned before, I follow on TikTok the ABC people, the anything but conservatives, because they all talk the same way, the same subjects, the same catchphrases, same quotes. I think it's an insight into how the psych department's working on the populace as a whole and the people who are, well, subject to that. They just soak up the narrative. So there's 4 of them. 3 of them, if I comment, I get blocked. And then a while later, a couple weeks or something, they'll pop up on my feeds. I comment, I get blocked. There's one, she friended me. So every video she posts, and she cranks them out all day long, pop up in my feed. So a recent one, she was, well, let me first say, when it comes to indoctrination in the psych department, they got this gal, big time. She's on number 5, still has her sleeve rolled up, has the diaper in her pocket ready to hang back on, and like thinks the panda's sitting right there on her shoulder. Just as an example. She's bought the whole ABC narrative that conservative politics will be the end of democracy, galaxy-wide, universal, the universe-wide. Yeah. So she was harping on about, the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa and the occupation and how you can't block infrastructure. Well, all of the infrastructure blockages, I should point out, had been resolved before Trudeau enacted the Emergencies Act. Coots had gone home voluntarily. The Windsor Bridge, it was a police action. Note, Princess, it was on both sides of the bridge. And I'm not sure what happened at the Peace Bridge. But there was no infrastructure blockades going on when the Emergencies Act was enacted. Now, anyways, on to the occupation. I said, 3 levels of courts have stated that the term occupation isn't applicable. The legal definition of occupation, the word force, is in there. Pretty straightforward. Another comment I made was the right to free speech is, I forget exactly how I worded it, crucial in a democracy, a necessity. Maybe I used that word. So all the ABC turnips dive all over that one. Where does it say that? Our Constitution, blah, 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 blah. It says, what's our charter say? Something about the right to freedom of expression. And then something about within the boundaries of the law. Well, I never mentioned the Constitution. I just simply stated freedom of speech is part of a democracy. It's a necessity. Everybody freaks out. Then along comes somebody called Big John, who a half a dozen rants where he calls me a rat goof because he claims I reported his comments to TikTok. And I was like, no, I never reported anybody's comments to TikTok. I wasn't even aware you could do that. I wouldn't know how to do it. I'm aware people have had their TikTok channels, if that's the right term, cut off. I've seen videos, people talking about that. Sometimes they fight it, whatever. They cut mine off. I had like 8,000 or 9,000 followers. I just started another one. My TikTok was Common Sense Carl, as it is here on YouTube, and then I just started Common Sense Carl too, and I don't even bother much with TikTok as far as posting goes. In fact, it's been hacked, and I gotta get it unhacked or something, so I'm not even caring. So anyways, I said, no, John, I don't, I never even noticed you before. Don't remember your comments, and I certainly have never reported anybody, even on my own channel, even the most vile and hideous comments. I just, well, whatever. It's part of this gig, Don't worry about it. Water off a duck's back. But he's insistent, and then when I said, I don't even know who you are, you know, it's the first I've heard of you. And I didn't go click on his, what do you call it? You can go to the guy's bio or whatever it is. It's whatever. Carry on. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, I've got 4 accounts with 60,000 followers. You're going to find out who I am. Well, if you insist, John, carry on, dude. I have no idea who you are or what you're on about. But this is the mentality. And the difference between TikTok and the other platforms, I guess that's more the proper word, YouTube, Rumble, etc. Wow. It's easy to see why the psych department can work with these people. They're turnips. They're not very smart when it comes right down to it. It's kind of frightening. And we see it, I see it more and more every day. This whole ABC thing gets bigger and stronger and more ingrained in their mind as the psych department continues to work on us all. They just spoon it up, and then they feed on each other. And just as a humorous summation, see, I've been rambling quite a while. I find it humorous because when I'm typing something in, I just poof, there's what I'm saying. I don't care. So the sentence structure is incomplete, improper. It's not grammatically correct. They just type all over that. Oh, you're an idiot because I wasn't grammatically correct. And yet when they say it, they're not even being grammatically correct often, right? But that's part of their psychic programming too, because they all use that very same thing. If you misspell a word, you don't check your spell check, it spells something different. Again, you don't bother to complete a sentence or be grammatically correct. They're like, nah. Wow. Anyways, John, whoever you are, I didn't report you, and I'm not going to report you, and I don't care how many 60,000 hero biscuits you got. I'm not about hero biscuits, fella.